When I was young, my world was a lot smaller than it is now. You know, it consisted of school, Fonsdale projects where I lived, the church that I grew up in. In the middle of junior high, I found out that my mother had colon cancer, which spread to her lungs. It made it a lot harder to do things that I was in love with before.
My dad died when I was 6, and that's why I moved from New Bedford to Boston. My mom, she was afraid of the dangers that would happen. Personally, I wasn't afraid of being shot or like killed or anything, but my mom was.
On December 21st, 2009, 4 years ago, my Christmas present was a black tux to my best friend's funeral. A week before that, my father was kicked out because of the domestic violence and child abuse. The things that have been bettering me, bettering my life, like Artists of Humanity, I would have never even thought about coming here. Who knows where I would be.
I gained weight and believed myself to be ugly and fat because that's what people called me. For about 2 years, I closed off from everyone just to get to know who I was. And those 2 years were good. That's actually when I started here at AFH.
I always wanted to do anything that had anything to do with art, you know. Not being an artist didn't make sense to me, you know, it was like breathing. At school, one of my career counselors told me about Artists of Humanity. Mind you, it's not the first time I heard about this place. It was a space where a whole bunch of young artists were learning the discipline in this big, massive studio. And I knew as soon as I got there, that was the place where I needed to be.
For my interview, I was so nervous. Like, they asked me 3 things I wasn't proud of and 3 things I was proud of. And it was so weird because I could name 3 things I wasn't proud of, but then I couldn't name 3 things I was proud of. And I got yelled at, like in the library, because like I jumped really high because I was like, oh my God, I got the job, I got the job.
I've always longed for this idea of a perfect family or a community. I've always longed for community, longed to belong. Everyone wants to belong to something. And I couldn't find that anywhere till, you know, I found out about Artists of Humanity.
I had a nickname from like the jump. Rob calls me Cole Cuts, and now he calls me Coliesha Cuts. He taught me how to put paint on the canvas and not to be scared. After the 36 hours, I went with Sue. She taught me how to put myself on the canvas. Don't be scared to put yourself. Like, she always wanted a reason for why you're painting something.
I started to learn more about myself as I went through this process in learning at Artists of Humanity. I started to learn about things that I didn't know I wanted to do just by being exposed to new and different things every single day.
When I'm working here, I'm happy, like always happy. I consider this place to be my safe haven. I consider art, period, any forms of art, writing, music, painting, to be very, very helpful to me. When I came here, I found a different way to place my problems somewhere without like hurting someone or hurting myself. So when I come here, my whole mood changes completely. When I come here, I learn how to put myself on a canvas, and all my problems stay on that canvas. All my problems go off with the tools here. I
really do want to be very successful, you know, with all the things that I've been taught, you know, and definitely, Artists of Humanity is going to get everything that they gave me back, you know, times a trillion. They invested in me, their time, their love, their support in all of us as a community. They've helped me so much. You know, they've helped me so much. I want people to know that art has saved a lot of our lives, including mine. That's why Artists of Humanity is going to see a lot more of me.